Welcome back to the Crypto Gorilla YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing one of my look back videos where I talk about projects that I've spoken about. We look if they went up, if they went down. I'm also going to talk about my thoughts on the market and the future of my channel. Also, I'm giving away 0.1 Ethereum to my subscribers. If you want to find out how to win, be sure to stay until the end of the video. And I'm also doing a Robots giveaway if you want to win one Robots NFT. And the mint price for these is $1,000. So if you want to win one, be sure to head to my Twitter. So first, the market. So I will cover IMX projects in the future. A lot of people have been asking me about them, but I'm a bit weary. So what we're seeing on Solana right now and on Cardano, but really mainly on Solana, is all of the people who don't want to spend money on gas, which is a reasonable thing to not want to do, or they always lose gas wars. They came over to Solana where there's no barrier. You could just try to mint a project for a very low fee. And if you don't end up minting it, you don't have to pay a crazy gas fee. But what we're seeing is a lot of people are treating this like a lottery ticket where they're just looking at the list of upcoming projects for that day. They find out about one 10 minutes before it launches, and then they're just minting it. And if it doesn't 5x their money in 1 minute, like literally 1 minute, they are just underselling it. So they sell under the mint price for whatever they can get. And then a ton of people are just underselling each other. And we're seeing floor prices on Solana Art or Magic Eden or wherever it is just go down like crazy very quick as soon as the project launched. And I don't know what you expect of the team. Are they supposed to deliver on their, unless they have the percentage roadmaps, then they are supposed to deliver as soon as it sells out. But do you expect them to deliver on things like day one? I don't know why people are paper handing out of these projects. So in a way, the Ethereum gas, I've been saying, I tweeted this the other day, Ethereum gas, it's a feature, it's not a bug. I mean, projects still do go under the mint price on Ethereum, but I feel like there's a lot less paper hands, or people are willing to hold just a little bit longer. Next, let's talk about the projects that I covered throughout the weeks. Now, I'm not going to be able to cover them all. I will cover the most hype ones, the ones that lost the most value, or the ones that I guess had controversy around them. So the first one, we're getting it out of the way, is just going to be Kaiju Kings. No, I did not manage to get my hands on one of these. Many of you were very shocked by this, especially since some of you who only found out about the project through me managed to get on the whitelist, and I didn't. But what can you do? These things happen. I would have loved to have been part of the community. I would love to buy one now. I don't have $20,000 to throw into an NFT. The floor price has been up and down, but I do believe this is an amazing project. I love the art. I love the way they look. They have a great team that know exactly what they're doing. They managed to build a community with no invite games, and there was so much hype around this project. So I do think this is a great long-term hold, and I do see the value going up a lot from where it currently is, especially as the project develops, when we start to see the baby kaijus. And I mean, if you got one and you sell right now, you just made close to $20,000, which is life-changing money for most people. So it's all part of the game. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. Congratulations to anybody who got it. There are a few people in my Discord who did manage to get it, so I'm really happy for them. And yeah, it's unfortunate that I wasn't able to get one, but what can you do? The next one on our list that had a ton of hype is going to be Mechaverse. Now, before reveal, these things were trading for like 6.5 Ethereum. So same thing as Kaiju. If you did manage to get one or two from the raffle, you have made a ton of profit. Even now, if you didn't sell and you held till reveal, you still 10x your money, which is amazing returns. Now, unfortunately, there is a ton of controversy surrounding this project, as it seems that insiders did have access to the metadata and they were buying up all the rare ones from their own fans. So that is really not cool. They all look good. It's not like the common ones, except for this hat. This tiny hat is a bit weird. But other than that, it's not like the common ones don't look as good as the rare ones. They just all look really good. And no matter what you got, I would be happy if I just got one. So this is still a cool project. Man, does this look dope. This one looks so cool. If you got this, good for you. But it's a shame that this project had so much controversy. So again, another project where it was luck of the draw. I mean, the raffle was supposed to prevent bots. Apparently, some guy in China had 1,000 bots and managed to get 71 of these. So he made $1 million just by getting some bots off of Fiverr. So good for that person. They gamed the system, they figured it out. I'm not gonna be mad at them. But if it's true what they're saying, that insiders or the team had the metadata and then they bought from their own fans, that is really something that is not cool. Next, we got Museum, and the floor for this thing is falling very fast. A lot of people are just paper handing out of it. Now, I really like this one. I have one. I'm not selling, I'm holding it. As I said, this is something that in the future, in my virtual house, I want to hang on the wall. So I don't see any reason to sell it, especially now that it's under the mint price. Had you sold before, you could have made more than 3x your money. It went to like something like 0.14 Ethereum as the floor price. So if you had a more desired punk, like a zombie or an alien, you could have gotten even more than 0.14. But to me, it's just strange. Like, I don't understand this. I'll never understand this. This person is taking such a loss. But it is always a gamble when it comes to this artsy stuff because it's really hard to evaluate. You know, the same thing for entropies. Entropies, it went really high. Now it's back down. You're still in the positive, but it is back down. So this stuff is just really hard to evaluate. So unless you're actually willing to hold long term, no matter what the price, then you should probably take the flip. You should probably take the easy 2x, easy 3x and get out. And even if it 10x's, even if it 20x's, who cares? You made profit. That's what's important. You made profit. Now, a lot of people are sitting at a loss with this project. So I don't know why they didn't sell earlier. And I don't know why this person bought in so high if they were going to sell if it went this low. Next, basement dwellers. This honestly is underperforming compared to what I thought it would be at. It hasn't even revealed yet. And the price is basically mint price. Now, I do think a lot of people thought this would be CryptoDads 2.0 because it had the artist from CryptoDads. But the reason that CryptoDads is popping off isn't because of the art. I mean, it is. The artist is a great artist, but it's because of the team behind it and what they're willing to do and the partnerships that they're getting and the culture behind it. Whereas I guess this attracted a bit more flippers. It attracted a bit more people who aren't committed to the community. I don't want to say that. Like, I'm sure they have a great community. I'm not trying to attack the community. I'm just saying the floor price right now is lower than what I thought it would be, especially since people bought mint passes in order to guarantee that they would be able to mint this. And the floor price for this, it actually went really high. You can see here the average price was 0.35. So people were willing to pay a lot. So if you just bought these and then flipped it, you were in the green and you were happy. Now, I would hold on to my mint pass from here because there is going to be future utility for these mint passes. So on their next project, whatever it is, on their next drop, if the mint pass gives you benefits, you might see this floor price go up. I personally did not mint it. I had said in my video that if I do get this, it's just going to be for a flip and I would be watching the floor price. And I think the highest I saw it go was 0.12. So that wasn't enough for me to risk buying it in the public sale. But as usual, I wish this project the best. I hope the team crushes it. They have a public founder, so I'm sure he's going to put his heart and soul into making this project great. Another project I just want to touch on that I covered before is going to be Pepper Attack, and they're going to be doing a drop. So you're going to get an airdrop if you own at least one pepper, if you own 6, if you own 11, or if you own 51. I'm not sure how many people own 51. That's a pretty crazy number of NFTs to own for one project. This is going to be happening in 5 days. So if you did want to get an airdrop, you're going to have to buy one of the peppers. And another thing is they're actively updating their roadmap, telling you the progress that they're doing. So I do love it when projects do this, when they let you know exactly all the milestones that they are hitting. Next, let's talk about Cardano. And Cardano is seeing some of the paper hands that Solana is seeing. So it is still selling at a slight loss, but not too bad. Now, I don't know why people minted this if they don't actually like the project. What worries me is I made my video and I thought it was clear that I'm buying this because I believe in the team and I personally like this project. I like the manga. And right after I made my video, people were writing to me like, I'm so hyped now. I'm gonna mint 5. I was like, guys, 5? So I guess I have to watch out when I talk about projects. Like I say though, just because I'm minting something doesn't mean you should. It doesn't mean we have different reasons. We have different financial situations. So the cheapest that they're going for right now is 53 ADA. If we do look on CNFT analytics, you can see that there are quite a lot of sales. Volume for this project is actually really high. Now, a lot of them are selling in the 50, 60 ADA range. However, there are a few sales of some that are going for a decent amount. So if this is you, you made quite a nice flip. But like I said, this is a long-term project. The next one we spoke about is Yummy, and this one is absolutely crushing it. If you got it and held till now, you are pretty much guaranteed to be at 9x. Most of you are at 10x or more. Now, I personally minted 3 of these. I use Daedalus. Guys, get Daedalus. These drops, these other wallets break. It is worth it to download Daedalus. You can use the same wallet you have on your Roy and just add it onto Daedalus. But yeah, I ended up getting 3. I did flip all 3. I should have held 1. I regret flipping all 3. I did sell 2 of 3 of them for more than the current floor is. So I'm really happy with the performance of Yummies, and it's the magic formula. Cute plus Cardano equals money. Next, Stone Age Hooligan. A ton of them are going for under the minting price. I don't know, to me it was obvious. I didn't mint it. I was saying I'm not going to mint it in my Discord. The team did dox themselves in the Discord right before. I don't know, I find it was very weirdly done. I was asking about a roadmap. They were telling me if you search through the Discord, you could find stuff about our roadmap. Like, I don't have time to read every single message just to piece together what the future of your project is going to be, you should present before having a sale a clear roadmap and what the plans are for the project. Now, they did upload this to their Twitter where they show the female hooligans, where they show the invaders. Now, a lot of people were upset about the art, that some of the assets were taken off the internet. A lot of projects are doing this. A lot of projects are hiring Fiverr artists. A lot of projects are using asset kits where they start with a base that already exists. Now, a lot of them, as I said, are selling for under mint, but I'm shocked at how high the volume is for this project because a lot of people are purchasing these hooligans. So I wish them the best. I do hope that they do well. I never wish bad on a project. And if the team can pull through, this can be an amazing story. Everybody loves an underdog story, so I wish them well. But this is not a community that I'm part of. I don't even think I'm in the Discord anymore, so I won't be following this project unless they have some crazy story. Then yeah, I guess I'll cover it for you guys. But personally, I have zero interest in this project. Next, the Solana project. So Solana had a pretty horrible week for their launches. The candy machine was broken. There was a bunch of bot attacks. A lot of people are getting mad at the team. We have to realize a lot of these projects, their websites are allegedly getting attacked at the time of launch. So keep that in mind before you yell at a project. The things I'm reading in these Discords, the things I'm reading in their Twitters, like I now understand why some of these founders want to stay anonymous. If things that happen like this that are outside of your control, and then you have 20,000 people writing you mean things at once, like it's not pleasant, especially when you have like a real job, especially when you have a family. It's not the funnest thing. So the first one is going to be Unirexity. I really like this project. I love how these look. Now, unfortunately, I was doing the Kaiju contest that I lost and I wasn't able to mint one of these. However, the floor is pretty low right now. So I'm going to try to snipe a rare one, but the launch sucked. Like they kept delaying it. The timer was going from 15 minutes to 2 hours and 55 minutes to 55 minutes. And then by the time the counter actually went down for real, I was busy. So I didn't manage to mint one. However, like I said, I will be looking to grab one off the floor. Next, we got Rogue Sharks, and Rogue Sharks, the raffle didn't work for me. They only gave you 3 minutes to place a bid, and I had a loading screen for like 2.5 minutes of my bid. And then by the time the loading stopped, I had no idea if my bid went through or not. It didn't, so I did not get to participate in the raffle. So the price, it went up to, on average, it almost hit 20 Solana on average. A ton of them were selling for more than that. They do have a very high volume traded, and these look absolutely amazing. Like the designs are super nice. And I'd be happy if I got one of these. They look great. And this is a project, this is a community that I would stick around for. I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with the next drops, with the hammerheads, with the baby sharks, with the weapons vault. So this is something I would hold on to. I don't understand these people who bought it for 15 and are now selling for 9. This person's selling for 8.9 just to undercut this guy, just to get out as fast as possible. This is something I would just hold. I would just hold, especially if I was at a loss. Oh my God, this person bought for 20 and they're selling for 9. I'll never understand this, but like I said, see, this person I like, yo, you bought for 8.5, you're selling for 9.5. Like if your reason is I need the money, why are you spending 18 Solana in the first place if you need that money? You should just stick to mints and not buy these hyped up projects whose prices took off on secondary markets, because if you bought it for 18, where was it going to go from there? I guess they expected it to go to 40 Solana, but at best with 40 Solana, you're doubling your money. That's not the greatest returns in the NFT space. You can get way better just by minting. Next, Infinity Labs. So Infinity Labs has been a wild ride. I got out, I sold at roughly 13 Solana. So that was, I had whitelist, so I got mine for free. So 13 Solana for free. That is amazing. But I do expect these to do well long-term. So this is something, same thing, I would just hold on to. And in the future, I do think that they are going to be worth a lot more, especially for the story that they have, especially that they're deflationary. I do think there are whales. We're going to be trying to scoop these up. Now the volume has slowed down a little bit, but there are still people purchasing them. Now, is it to purchase to flip, or are they purchasing them to actually make the timelines? I have no idea. I don't think you can make the timelines yet, but I think as the project, as the team does more for this project, the prices are going to start to go back up. So I would personally hold, do your own research, do what you want with it. I would hold. Next, we got Corrupt Cats. Now their launch was completely botched. I tried to mint one and the site wasn't working. And when that happens, like I'm out. I figured that this one sell out after that because a lot of people would have the same reaction as me and just not want to buy this. Now that being said, the team is hustling to make this a good project. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. And I reached out to talk to them. we're going to talk this coming week. So I'm going to find out everything about this. If they give me good updates, if they tell me good information, I'll put it in a video. The last one on our list, the redemption story, is going to be Red Panda Squad. As soon as this sold, like within 10 minutes, I think they went under 1 Solana. They were going for 2.5 Solana. They hit the market, maybe not 10 minutes, maybe like an hour. I saw some for under 1 Solana. And to me, that made absolutely no sense. Now, if you held, you could have gotten a 3x. If you purchased one for under 1 Solana, you just got a 7x. So good for you, but I don't understand why people paper-handed out of this so much. I guess they were worried it was a rug or the team wouldn't deliver. Now, to the team's credit, oh, it's a cool one. They have been hustling to make this project to complete their roadmap. So if you go on their website, you're going to see they're adding little check marks when they complete stuff. They haven't completed that much, but I am in talks with some of the team, and I do know that a lot of these things are actually coming up, so they will actively be checked off of the roadmap. So same thing, had you just held, had you not paper handed out of it, you would have been able to sell at a profit. Even right now, even if you sell right now, you are in profit. So as for my channel, I have hundreds of projects messaging me. I have 20 or 30 messages every single day of projects that want me to check them out. And someone recently, or like 5 different people, companies contacting me, have told me, why aren't you charging? You should be charging. Now, it's kind of weird to me to charge for a project in the sense of, I know a ton of people do it and they make crazy money when they shill a project. I'll never do that. But now if I can get paid to look at projects and say exactly how I feel about them, then I figure why not? So some of them do want me to consult. They don't even want me to make a video. They just want my opinion, and they want to pay me to rip their project apart. You know, I've been doing it for free. They tell me about their project and I just rip it apart in DMs on Discord, and they appreciate it. I'm identifying the things that they need to improve. Now, some of them have ghosted me after I rip their project apart, and it's not like I'm rude. I'm very polite, I guess, when I rip their projects apart. I try to be constructive and tell them how to fix it, or tell them why to me that's a bad thing or why it won't sell out. Some of them have ghosted me. They don't even answer me despite my work. So yeah, now for that, I'm going to start to charge, because if I'm going to look into your project for you, it's going to help you and make you money. I think I deserve something in return. As for the ones who want me to make videos about them, I'll never do a hype video like, guys, the next 100x project, oh, by the way, they're paying me. I'll never do that. I'll always say my true opinion. They're always going to have to agree that I could say my true opinion. And I'm not going to put projects that I don't like. So you're not going to have to watch a garbage project just for me to get paid. It'll always be something that at least interests me. At least I like the team, the art, their vision, something about it that intrigues me and would make me consider buying. Or if I don't like it, but a ton of you are requesting it in a Discord, in the YouTube comments, then yeah, I can cover a project, whether it's free or not. I don't care. But yeah, this is my job now. Hopefully I can do this full time for a very long time. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. I love doing this. It's a grind. Like, I am still not sleeping. I am still working 14, 16-hour days. I'm always on Discord. If you're on Discord and you're in the chat, I'm always there talking to people while working, while researching projects, while filming, while doing all the stuff I do. I also realized that most YouTubers now have NFT projects. So I have been working on my own stuff. I do want to have my own project. I still am looking for an artist that fits my style, but I am working with some people on building a project that I like. I have like 10 different ideas that I wrote down, and I want to do them all. I want to do everything. So I am going to make it a point to make my own NFT project, because I do think I could pull it off. I could have something great, and I would want to make it a good project. I think a lot of people are just doing these quick things just to make money. But if I'm going to release an NFT project, it's going to be something that I'm going to want to work on for 5 years or 10 years. And if that's the case, I don't want it to be half-baked. I don't want it to be something that I'm not going to be excited to work on in a year's time or even 6 months' time. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification, hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow. And the more of a channel grows, the more I can give away. Speaking of which, I have 2 giveaways going on right now. The first one is my giveaway, the 0.1 Ethereum. When I reach 20,000 subscribers, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, retweet my pinned tweet, and tag one friend in that pinned tweet. I also have the robots giveaway, which have a value of $1,000. I'll be giving it away when the project launches. There is no official date. It's either going to be 1 week from today or 2 weeks from today. But if you want to win that, same thing, subscribe, head on over to Twitter, follow me, retweet, and there you have to tag 2 friends. If you want to talk about NFTs, if you need help with something, join the Discord. It is absolutely free. I would love to have you there. If you want to buy crypto in Canada, be sure to use my referral links in the description down below. You will get free money when you make your first trade. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thank you for watching the Crypto Gorilla. Peace.